Lowell Sly Dunbar and Robert Robbie Shakespeare, collectively known as Sly and Robbie, are often hailed as the architects of modern reggae. Emerging from the vibrant musical landscape of Kingston, Jamaica in the 1970s, their innovative fusion of traditional reggae with rock, funk, and digital elements revolutionized the genre. Known for their groundbreaking rhythm section, Sly's dynamic drumming and Robbie's inventive bass lines became the backbone of countless classic tracks. Their influence extended beyond reggae, impacting a wide array of genres and leaving an indelible mark on the global music scene. Lowell Sly Dunbar and Robert Robbie Shakespeare both emerged from the vibrant musical landscape of Kingston, Jamaica, a city known for its rich cultural heritage and musical innovation. Their early lives were steeped in the rhythms and melodies that defined the burgeoning reggae scene. Born on May 10, 1952, Sly Dunbar's journey into the world of music was deeply influenced by the sounds that surrounded him during his formative years. Kingston, in the 1950s and 1960s, was a melting pot of musical styles, from ska and rocksteady to the nascent sounds of reggae. Sly's early exposure to these diverse musical genres played a crucial role in shaping his innovative approach to drumming. One of Sly's primary influences was Lloyd Knibb, the legendary drummer of the Skaterlights. Knibb was known for his pioneering work in ska music, particularly his complex drumming patterns that added a dynamic, rhythmic foundation to the genre. Sly admired Knibb's ability to blend jazz and Caribbean rhythms, which inspired him to explore and expand the possibilities of drumming within reggae. Another significant influence on Sly was Al Jackson Jr., the drummer for Booker T and the MGs. Jackson's work in the American soul and R&B scenes provided Sly with a different perspective on rhythm and groove. Jackson was known for his precise, laid-back style and his ability to create a deep, infectious groove with minimalistic playing. This approach resonated with Sly and influenced his own drumming style, which often emphasized the power of simplicity and groove over technical complexity. Sly's early musical education was not confined to listening alone. He actively sought out opportunities to perform, starting his professional career in his teens. He played with local bands, honing his skills and experimenting with different styles. One of his early gigs was with the band Skin, Flesh and Bones, where he began to make a name for himself in the Kingston music scene. In the early 1970s, Sly joined the Aggravators, a session band for the prolific producer Bunny Lee. The Aggravators were instrumental in the development of the flying cymbals sound, a rhythmic style characterized by a high, hissing hi-hat pattern that became a hallmark of reggae music in the 1970s. Working with the Aggravators allowed Sly to further refine his drumming techniques and explore new rhythmic territories. Robert Robbie Shakespeare, born on September 27, 1953, also grew up in Kingston, where he was surrounded by music from an early age. Unlike Sly, Robbie initially gravitated towards the guitar. However, his musical path took a decisive turn when he encountered Aston "Family Man" Barrett, the bassist for Bob Marley and the Wailers. Family Man Barrett was a towering figure in reggae music, known for his inventive bass lines and his role in shaping the sound of the Wailers. Robbie was captivated by Barrett's playing and decided to switch to bass under his mentorship. This decision proved to be pivotal, as Robbie quickly developed a deep affinity for the instrument. Robbie's early career included playing with the Hippie Boys, a group that later evolved into the Upsetters, led by the visionary producer Lee Scratch Perry. The Upsetters were at the forefront of the reggae and dub movements, and working with Perry exposed Robbie to innovative recording techniques and experimental sounds. This experience was invaluable as it broadened Robbie's musical horizons and instilled in him a willingness to push the boundaries of reggae music. Sly Dunbar and Robbie Shakespeare first met in the early 1970s while working with Bunny Lee. Their shared passion for music and their complementary skills made an immediate impression on both of them. Sly's innovative drumming and Robbie's inventive bass playing created a powerful synergy that would soon become the foundation of their legendary partnership. In 1974, Sly and Robbie joined the Revolutionaries, the house band for Channel One Studio. This collaboration marked the beginning of a new era in reggae music. The Revolutionaries, under the guidance of producer Jojo Hu Kim, became known for their tight, dynamic sound.
We used to lick chalice, cook idols, stew together.
Sly and Robbie's contributions to the Revolutionaries were instrumental in developing the rockers rhythm, a style characterized by a steadier, more driving beat. This innovation made reggae more accessible to international audiences and paved the way for its global popularity. Their work at Channel One Studio also allowed Sly and Robbie to refine their production skills. They became known for their meticulous attention to detail and their ability to create complex, layered arrangements that still maintain the essential groove and spirit of reggae music. Their impact on reggae music is vast, marked by their collaborations with numerous high-profile artists across various genres. Their ability to adapt and innovate made them sought-after producers and session musicians, blending their reggae roots with a variety of musical styles. One of their most notable collaborations was with Grace Jones. Sly and Robbie's work on Jones's albums Warm Leatherette in 1980 and Nightclubbing in 1981 was transformative, fusing reggae with new wave and funk, helping her achieve global success. Warm Leatherette marked a significant shift in Grace Jones's musical style.
Leatherette. Leatherette.
Moving away from her earlier disco sound, this album embraced a more edgy and eclectic mix of genres. Sly and Robbie's rhythmic innovations played a crucial role in this transition. Their reggae-infused beats, combined with Jones's distinctive voice, created a sound that was both avant-garde and accessible. The title track, a cover of the Normal song, exemplifies this fusion, blending robotic rhythms with a reggae pulse, showcasing their ability to reinterpret and innovate. Following the success of Warm Leatherette, Sly and Robbie continued their collaboration with Jones on Nightclubbing.
Nightclubbing, where what's happening?
This album further solidified their reputation as masterful producers. Tracks like Pull Up to the Bumper and Walking in the Rain feature their signature rhythm section, combining deep bass lines and intricate drumming with electronic elements. Nightclubbing received critical acclaim and commercial success, highlighting Sly and Robbie's versatility and ability to push the boundaries of genre, creating music that appealed to both mainstream and avant-garde audiences. Sly and Robbie's partnership with Black Uhuru was another significant milestone in their careers. Their production and performance on albums such as Sinsemilla in 1980, Red in 1981, and Anthem in 1983 showcased their ability to infuse reggae with modern sensibilities. Sinsemilla marked the beginning of their collaboration with Black Uhuru.
To stop the sensimania,
This album is noted for its deep, resonant rhythms and powerful social commentary. Sly and Robbie's production brought a polished yet authentic sound to the album, with tracks like Happiness and the title track Sinsemilla demonstrating their ability to blend traditional reggae with contemporary production techniques. The success of Sinsemilla paved the way for Red, an album that many consider a reggae masterpiece. Sly and Robbie's contributions were pivotal, as their tight, syncopated rhythms and innovative use of studio technology created a sound that was both forward-looking and deeply rooted in reggae tradition. Songs like Youth of Eglinton and Spongy Reggae feature their distinctive rhythm section, which provided a solid foundation for Black Uhuru's vocal harmonies and political lyrics. Anthem was a landmark album for Black Uhuru and Sly and Robbie. It won the first Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album, solidifying their status as reggae's premier rhythm section. The album's international success was partly due to Sly and Robbie's ability to blend reggae with other musical styles, creating a sound that was accessible to a global audience. Tracks like What Is Life and Botanical Roots highlight their innovative approach to rhythm and production, which has influenced countless artists in reggae and beyond. Sly and Robbie's influence extended beyond reggae, as they brought their unique sound to international acts, showcasing their versatility and ability to adapt to different musical genres. Their work with Bob Dylan on Infidels and Empire Burlesque was groundbreaking. Dylan, known for his folk rock style, benefited from Sly and Robbie's reggae rhythms, which added a fresh, innovative layer to his music. On Infidels, tracks like Joker Man and I are distinguished by their reggae-influenced grooves, providing a new sonic backdrop for Dylan's introspective lyrics. Similarly, their collaboration with Mick Jagger on She's the Boss demonstrated their ability to seamlessly integrate reggae rhythms into rock and pop music. The title track and Just Another Night feature Sly and Robbie's signature grooves, which complement Jagger's vocal style and bring a unique energy to the album. Their work with Jagger highlighted their adaptability and their ability to enhance the music of artists outside the reggae genre. Sly and Robbie were pioneers in integrating digital technology into reggae, introducing drum machines and syndrums that transformed the genre. This innovation was crucial in the development of dancehall music, which emerged in the late 1970s and 1980s. Dancehall, characterized by its faster rhythms and electronic sounds, became a dominant force in reggae, and Sly and Robbie were at the forefront of this evolution. Their use of digital instruments allowed for more precise and varied rhythmic patterns, giving dancehall its distinctive modern sound. By incorporating digital technology, Sly and Robbie expanded the possibilities of reggae music, making it more versatile and appealing to a broader audience. This period marked a significant shift from the traditional, roots-oriented sound of earlier reggae to a more contemporary and globally accessible style. One of the most notable aspects of their innovation was the use of the Lindrum drum machine, which allowed for the creation of complex, syncopated rhythms that were difficult to achieve with traditional drumming alone. This technology gave their music a crisp, electronic edge that became a hallmark of the dancehall sound. Additionally, their use of syndromes, an early type of electronic drum, added unique sonic textures that set their productions apart. Sly and Robbie's embrace of digital technology was not just about the instruments. it also involved innovative studio techniques. They were known for their meticulous production methods, often layering multiple tracks and experimenting with effects like reverb and delay to create rich, immersive soundscapes. This approach allowed them to craft tracks that were both rhythmically intricate and sonically compelling. The impact of Sly and Robbie's innovations on dancehall music was profound. Hits like Chaka Demus and Playa's Murder, She Wrote and Bam Bam exemplify their influence on the genre. These tracks, characterized by their infectious rhythms and digital soundscapes, helped define the sound of 1990s dancehall and brought reggae to a new generation of listeners.
Now this one dedicated to the girl with the angel face and the devil heart. You know, so Ragamuffin Chaka Demus and you plant players come to deal with the case. Step up my youth, hear this.
I know this little girl, her name is Maxine. Her beauty's like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you oughta say I don't know what I know, but murder she wrote.
Real.
Murder she wrote.
The success of these songs on international charts demonstrated the global appeal of the dancehall sound. Their contributions also extended beyond their own productions. Sly and Robbie's techniques and innovations were widely adopted by other producers and musicians in the reggae and dancehall scenes. Their willingness to push boundaries and experiment with new sounds inspired a wave of creativity that continues to influence the genre today. In the late 1970s, Sly and Robbie founded Taxi Records, a label that became a launchpad for many reggae and dancehall artists. Taxi Records was instrumental in the careers of numerous artists, providing a platform for their music and enabling them to reach wider audiences. The label produced numerous hits, fostering talents such as Ini Kamoze, Beanie Man, Gregory Isaacs, and Dennis Brown. Taxi Records allowed Sly and Robbie to have complete creative control over their projects, enabling them to experiment with new sounds and production techniques. This autonomy was crucial in their ability to innovate and push the boundaries of reggae and dancehall music. The label became known for its high-quality productions and its ability to consistently deliver hits. Sly and Robbie's extensive production work solidified their reputation as prolific and influential producers. They contributed to an estimated 200,000 recordings, a testament to their tireless work ethic and their central role in the reggae and dancehall scenes. Their ability to consistently produce high-quality music across various genres made them highly respected figures in the music industry. Their production style was characterized by a deep understanding of rhythm and groove, combined with a keen ear for melody and harmony. This blend of technical skill and musical intuition allowed them to create tracks that were both commercially successful and artistically innovative. Robbie Shakespeare's death in December 2021 marked the end of an era in reggae and popular music. Known for his profound influence on the genre, Robbie's passing was a significant loss to the music community. His innovative bass lines and dynamic presence left an indelible mark on countless artists and genres. Robbie's death resonated deeply within the music world. His contributions extended beyond reggae, influencing hip-hop, rock, and electronic music. Tributes poured in from across the globe, highlighting his versatility, creativity, and the profound impact he had on musicians and fans alike. The void left by his passing underscored the unique and irreplaceable role he played in the development of modern music. Despite this loss, the legacy of Sly and Robbie continues to thrive. Sly Dunbar remains active, ensuring that the innovative spirit of their partnership endures. He continues to perform and produce, carrying forward the legacy they built together. Sly's ongoing work serves as a testament to their enduring influence and the impact they had on the world of music. Sly's commitment to preserving and expanding their legacy involves working with new artists and exploring fresh musical territories. This dedication ensures that the pioneering spirit of Sly and Robbie lives on, inspiring future generations of musicians.